Hey, and welcome back to KnightConvos. Okay, I know we told y'all that we were gonna have the tattoo video next, but some more information has come out and everything about Gypsy Rose and everything that I really felt, or that we really felt we needed to talk about and have a conversation about. But we just wanted to get some more facts and wait on more facts and everything to like come out about it first before we posted about it or said anything about it, and that has now happened. So um but so Gypsy got a citation from her parole officer about contacting other inmates, and that's like absolutely against her parole. She's a felon, she's on parole, not allowed to contact inmates, right?
She's already just doing all kind of stuff that's wrong, and if it's been anybody else, they'd be back in prison already.
Absolutely, yeah. And I was looking up the parole violations and stuff like that in Louisiana, and it said, like a parole officer can absolutely determine, like with your first violation, a parole officer can absolutely determine that you're done. Click clank, going back behind the bars. Done. You're done. But instead, he decided to give her a warning on this, and it's crazy because I don't agree with it. Y'all can look at our last video on that. More about that and what Katie Joy without a crystal ball was saying, and about the Gypsy Rose and all this that she's coming out with and everything. But we pointed out how she's broke her parole in our last video and everything. Well, now she's really done it again, and now there's some good proof out there. And I'm gonna put this text up for y'all to see. But if you can't see it, and also just saying, thank you to our subscribers and for all of our views and everything. But we are working on the mic because we did have a few comments that we weren't loud enough and stuff. So we're still working with the mic. So hopefully, this video is better. Y'all can comment and let us know.
Hopefully y'all can hear us better this time.
Yeah, so y'all comment and let us know. And we appreciate y'all letting us know, and continuing to watch our videos and subscribe to us. But the text message says, and this is a text between Gypsy and her supposed friend and mod, Bree. And this Bree girl also goes by, I don't really know how to say this, but Zadie Dontile or Zadie Dontiel, something like that. But her name is Bree, aka Zadie Dontiel or whatever. But in the text message, Gypsy is talking to Bree, and Gypsy says, "Let Millie know I can't take prison calls anymore. I got a citation by my PO for it. It's a warning next when they send me back." Now, y'all keep that in mind because I have a video clip that I'm going to show y'all in just a few minutes. But keep in mind that she said Millie, okay?
Millie.
Yeah. Let Millie know I can't take any more calls. And she's also telling this to her friend Bree, who is one of her moderators for her TikToks and stuff like that she does and everything. Again, supposed quote friend. Okay. So anyway, one thing like I want to know is, why is this PO out here like playing around with this little girl, acting like she's not a felon, acting like she didn't unalive her mom, acting like she didn't plan the whole unaliving of her mom, and manipulate a man in an autistic man into doing it for her. And just like, she sent Nick go to John the money and the knife and the whole nine. for him to unalive her mom with and everything, and to to travel down, travel to her to do it and everything. And then, she's got her stands confused and everything too, because half of them don't even know that she was ever arrested or anything. And that's why people are standing her and,
Yeah.
and saying, leave her alone, let her live her life, and,
Yeah,
all that and everything.
because they know nothing about her.
Right. Yeah. And it just blows my mind. But so anyway, according to this text, old Jip Jip could really be going back to prison, y'all. Like, not just on the stuff we said in our last video, um, Gypsy's, law troubles and everything, but absolutely for this, But my thing is, and someone has said, um, I'm not going to say the name and all that, but someone has said that lives 45 minutes from Gypsy has said that the parole officers down there are very lenient, shall we say, and
Yeah.
and said in their words, don't give a shoot,
Yeah.
and don't really do their job and stuff. But I'm really going to work on getting this PO's information, because I don't think it's right that you're literally letting this girl get away with it. I don't know if it's because you feel sorry for her because she uses her manipulative baby voice, or if it's because you feel sorry for her because she's pregnant, or what. But Christy has also said, that Gypsy's not ready to be a mom, and has talked about that and everything. That we're going to talk more about that in our next video and everything. We have a lot coming up.
And we've
For
looked a
y'all.
little into her parole officer and
Yes.
whereabouts, where we maybe can find him and get in touch with him, maybe.
Mhm.
So hopefully we'll get
I'm
back
going to
to
be
you
making
soon.
a phone call tomorrow. We could just say.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so y'all make sure y'all are subscribed and hit the like button and hit the notification bell and everything if y'all want to see the next video and stuff that the next few videos are gonna be putting up, about that, and about the phone call that I make, and stuff like that, because I don't, as a citizen, out here in society, I don't believe somebody like that, should be out here on the streets, but definitely they shouldn't be, allowed to like be all over social media and
talk to other inmates.
absolutely be talking to other inmates. But we don't know what they're talking about. She could be talking to other inmates about unaliving more people for all we know.
Manipulating them.
I doubt it. I'm not saying that exactly, but we don't know.
No,
we really don't know. But let me continue, and then we'll get more into it. I've got a video clip for y'all that has gone viral that y'all have to see. If y'all haven't seen already, y'all have to see this. But let me get it up, and then we'll talk about it. Okay.
They need.
Hey, sorry, y'all. That wasn't it. Okay.
They need.
Here we go.
Fate will be decided tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully they need. I mean, I don't know. I feel like they should have to need. Oh shit! They should have to need proof. Like they can't just use a text. I feel like not even text message. They should have been like, I don't know. Somebody could have got hold of your phone. Like. I don't know, something. Like, because people can use, there's like all kind of crazy phone apps and everything, girl. There's phone apps that can actually send you message that you can, okay, so there's phone apps where you can type in, like your number. Say somebody can download this app, type in your phone number, and then send a text to someone and it'll show that it's coming from your phone even though it's not.
Wow.
Yes, that's why I feel like there's no way they can send you back to prison on this. Like, I would even bring up that, be like, I absolutely did never, like, I would be like, I would lie. I would say absolutely didn't, and be like, there has to be a way that this text message was like falsified or whatever. I don't know. I would just fight for your life, girl, because there are ways. That's the reason I feel like at the end of the day, like they would have to prove it, because there are ways for people to do that. There are actual apps, girl, real apps that will show it's your phone number, even though it's not. Oh shit! Let me. Oh, hold on one second. Okay, thank God I just started this YouTube live because I'm like on the phone with you. I'm like, just lie. Let me turn it.
Fate will be decided tomorrow, I guess.
So, okay. So y'all seen that clip, and what I was circling in it, the clip is saying, you know, and by the way, I did get this clip from Hello Starlight. I think that was it. Hello Starlight on TikTok. So y'all can go there if y'all want to watch it again. That's up to you. But that is where I got this clip from. But you know, Bree did in the context is saying Bree didn't know she was still live. And this is Gypsy again. This is her like quote friend and her moderator and everything. The person she was texting with and everything. And Bree didn't know that she was still live. So
supposedly.
right. Hence why her phone's going off, and y'all could hear the ding, ding, dings in it and everything going off, telling her to tell her PO, telling Gypsy to tell her PO it was a fake app or number or a fake phone number that tried to contact Nick. Busted, allegedly, in my opinion. That is what Hello Starlight said. I don't know about that. But in my opinion, I believe it goes back to the text message. I believe because she said, "Tell Millie, that I can't, I can't, I can't take any more calls right now from inmates because her Gypsy's parole officer gave her a warning about it already." So, like in my opinion, I think she was trying to contact Amelia.
Yeah.
Because if you go on Gypsy's TikTok, this whole time she said she's been trying to say she's trying to advocate for um other inmates and stuff like that, and trying to advocate for people who have suffered from MBP, Munchausen by proxy.
Yeah.
Which her mom was never diagnosed with, by the way.
Right.
Absolutely 110,000% believe. She was in on the cons with her mom and all that. We talked about that in our other videos. But y'all can hear that Gypsy and one of her supposed close friends are literally trying to come up with ways that Gypsy can lie to her parole officer and, in my opinion, continue to how Gypsy could continue to talk, do what she wants to do and talk to inmates,
right,
and just tell. And Gypsy's literally believing Bree and thinking, "Oh, I can just tell my PO that it wasn't me. Somebody used the app to make it look like it was my phone number."
But it's out there now, so
Gypsy. Not only that, but Gypsy, do you not believe that if you told your parole officer that, and that if he was sending you back to prison, I mean, he doesn't have to do this to send you back to prison, but do you not believe they could go and look that up? They can take your device and find out if you've done something on it or not.
find out everything.
Yes, there are apps like that exist and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they can find out what device it came from.
When and where and what time and everything.
Right. Exactly. So, I mean, Gypsy, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be biased either way. And I'm not trying to show hate or be mean or anything like that. That's not what we're about on this channel. But let's just say a person would have to be, like I was saying earlier, a special kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Do you know to believe that? They really would, like, to believe that they wouldn't be able to track your device and find that out, you know, for
Right.
themselves. But so she's broke her parole once and been warned about it for talking to other inmates. Now she is literally, you know, like, I'm gonna get ahead of myself, y'all. But she's out here literally coming up with ways to lie to her parole officer and saying and try to say, oh, someone else used my phone and all that. Like, no, Jip, you are busted. Busted, done, through. You're done. Like, normal people in society that knows what she has done, you know, like, we're not like, we're not out here falling for her manipulation and her little baby talk and her little manipulative ways and manipulation techniques. Like, it's not gonna happen.
Right.
Like, but in my opinion, though, like I said, I don't believe Gypsy was trying to talk to Nick Godejohn. I believe she was trying to talk to Amelia. She even talked about Amelia when she got to talk to Kim Kardashian, which she loved to pin on her TikTok that she met Kim Kardashian.
Oh, yeah.
But she's also said she's disappointed that Kim Kardashian didn't get the governor in Missouri to pardon Amelia, who has 2 life sentences, by the way, for doing the same crime that Gypsy did, which was unaliving her parents. Well, her boyfriend. She got her boyfriend to do it,
Same thing,
and he got and he got 4 life sentences.
I don't understand why her sentence was so light.
Why Gypsy's sentence was so light?
Yeah.
I know. Me either. Me either. It's because she was able to make a deal with the DA, and because everybody believed, oh, she was this poor, pitiful, abused little girl at the time, and she wasn't. You know, she was in on these cons with her mom, and when Gypsy's through with somebody, she throws them away, and that's what she did with her mom. But I don't believe she's trying to talk to Nick Godejohn because, and the reason I believe that is because he can't do anything for her. I almost believe she knows she's out here doing even more than what has been blasted and that more than what we know about to break her parole.
Oh, yeah.
And she wants to make sure she still has that friend Amelia if she ends up going back. Because you know them girls would tear her to shreds if she went back. Like, that's what I believe. That's my opinion. That they would tear her up. But we already have started a video about Amelia and everything, and about how Gypsy's supposedly, quote, advocating for her.
Yeah.
And she's not advocating for her. She made one little short TikTok about her. But you know, we do have a video about that, about Amelia's story and everything, and her getting 2 life sentences and her boyfriend getting 4.
We're gonna tell them a little bit about that, right?
Yeah, I mean, well, I have. I mean, that's what I was saying. You know, she done the same crime that Gypsy did. Got her boyfriend to unalive her parents. Well, unalive her mom, sadly, and you know, brutally injured her father.
Injured her father. Yeah.
They were trying to take his life too, but weren't successful in it. And Gypsy's trying to say that the only what is it? I can't think of the word. The only evidence they had on Amelia was her boyfriend testifying against her.
Amelia might be her girlfriend. That's why she's trying to get her out of jail.
It might be. It might be because Amelia can do something for her. Yeah. Because if you can't do anything for Gypsy, she won't have anything to do with you. And that's why I believe she wasn't like trying to talk to Nick Godejohn. I believe she's been talking to Amelia and probably other inmates as well. And we don't know what they could have been talking about. Like we said, you know, we don't know what they could be planning or what they have in the works or anything. Yeah. I mean, I don't trust this girl as far as I could throw her, and I wouldn't even be able to pick her up to throw her. But
No,
I don't trust this girl, and I don't
not at
trust what
all.
all she's been doing, and
No.
all this has done come out now. It makes me think. But and then also using this girl Bree, her friend Bree, to you know, to communicate to inmates for her. Is that not also another crime? I would think. Like,
Oh yeah,
I mean, I know in our state, it is.
it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it is.
okay. So there you go. So it would absolutely be a crime. For her to be on parole and be using someone else to pass along messages, which she's doing with Bree. There's evidence right there of her using Bree, to pass along messages by saying, "Tell Millie, Millie." Y'all get that?
Yeah.
Y'all connected that? That's why I said don't forget that. But she's using someone else to pass along messages for her to other inmates and everything for right
Right.
now. And I guess until the heat dies down and she'll start calling them again on her own. I
Yeah.
guess is what she's planning. I don't know. It just all goes back to this whole baby thing and everything too. Like I feel sorry for this baby. Like this girl has already been using this baby to try to manipulate people even more and has succeeded in it, which is crazy that people even believe anything that comes out of this girl's mouth. But also is using this baby for cons and everything else. Like it's sad. But but for her to say, let Millie know, that you know a quote, let Millie know I can't take prison calls anymore. I got a citation for it. The next one, they'll send me back. She said this was a warning. The next one they'll send me back.
Right.
Like it just blows my mind. But and then the whole Amelia thing. We're doing it. We've already started working on a video about that. You're gonna come out with you aren't gonna miss it. I promise. But also like this is out here done gone viral and everything for Gypsy's parole officer to see and find and use. He can use it against her as evidence, right?
Right.
Okay, so yeah. So he can use that as evidence against her and everything. So like my thing is, why is this PO not doing his job?
Lazy and
Why?
not doing his job for real. He's lazy.
Yeah, like why are you not doing your job? Because she's done broke parole like multiple times now. Now you have proof she's trying to send messages to inmates through someone else,
Yeah.
which is also against the law. Um, excuse me, y'all. But like it really upsets me with this PO. Why are you not doing your job? Why are you not looking into this more? Why have you not already done arrested Gypsy for this? I really believe that Christy and Rod, Gypsy's dad and stepmom, or either, if it's even Ken's baby, Ken and his mom, or Ryan if it's his baby, is going to end up raising this baby one way or another.
Oh yeah.
One of those three scenarios are going to happen because Gypsy can't raise this baby. She cannot take care of a baby. She can't take care of herself. She can't look out for herself, much less another human.
Right.
But and there'll be more in another video about that as well. But this girl, in my opinion, is just not sweet and innocent, and she,
No way.
and she uses the baby voice, and now even uses her being pregnant as an excuse to don't send me back. I'm not. I won't do it again or whatever. And
Yeah.
probably uses her little baby voice to say that. Like
No
it just gets
doubt.
on my nerves. Like because normal people would not be able to get away with that. Normal people would have been sent back to prison.
Exactly.
It just makes me mad. But like I was saying, like Christy has even said, she doesn't think Gypsy's ready to be a mom. And I 110,000% believe CPS will be involved with Gypsy and this baby. Like, I really, truly believe that. So, I don't know, but we will definitely be covering this whole CPS situation. I guess y'all picked up on my hints by now that there's more on that. And there's more on this whole Amelia thing and the text messages and Gypsy using other people to send messages to inmates until she can again. And she's not going to wait her whole 11 months that she has left on her parole to contact inmates again. She's not going to do that.
She's got to talk to Millie somehow.
Right. Millie, her girlfriend, something. Whatever she is to her. But, you know, it just blows my mind, this whole situation with the parole officer and with, you know, with Gypsy getting away with all this that she's gotten away with so far. And now, you know, Chrissy even coming out and saying that she's not going to be a good mom. That, I mean, like, you know, if my mom was to say, if my mom was to say, like, oh, I don't believe you're going to be a good mom or whatever like that, you know, and like out here telling people that she would have to call CPS or something like that. I mean, like I'd be finding out why, you know, and stuff, or looking in the mirror, like, you know, like, what have I done for somebody to think they need to call CPS on me, you know?
Yeah.
Which I know that would never happen. My mom would never do that. But I mean, because she'd never have a reason to. But I mean, it just blows my mind using this baby for cons already and everything, and she's done broke parole so many times in so many different ways, and the parole officer still has not gotten her for it. It's wild. But we just had to jump on here with that little bit of information for y'all, and let y'all know our thoughts about it and everything. If y'all like this video, make sure y'all click the thumbs up. We have the Amelia story coming up, the tattoo video that we have for y'all that we're going to be posting and stuff. And more on this whole CPS thing with Gypsy Rose and the parole officer. I promise y'all I'm going to be making a phone call. I promise that I'll be back with what comes of that.
Some kind of information from it.
Yeah. So make sure that y'all like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that y'all don't miss any of those things coming up, and also all the other stuff we have in the works that is coming up. And we really appreciate you and appreciate you watching. Thank you. Good night.
Good night. God bless.
God bless.